When I heard that this episode, Who's Crying Now, was about bullying, I had one thing in mind. Unfortunately, there does not seem to be any sign of Bulk and Skull or any characters like them in this episode. Instead, we have yet another filler episode that focuses on Troy and Creepox, and I guess the only thing that I can hope for is that it has a little bit more to offer character-wise than Stranger Ranger did. The episode opens with two bullies bothering Troy because he's the new kid. One of the bullies asks Troy if he's gonna cry, and he responds with, "Take a good look. See any tears?" The bullies leave when Troy seems unfazed by their taunts and later choose to pick on another kid named Howie by tossing around the kid's pet insect. Troy then confronts the bullies, saying that they shouldn't pick on people just because they are bigger, stating that no matter how small, all living things deserve respect. In space, Rock questions Creepox on his next move, reminding him of his defeat at the hands of the Red Ranger. Creepox becomes angry at Rock's constant pestering and decides to go down and destroy the Rangers himself in an effort to prove how much more superior he is to them. When Creepox lands on Earth, he sees the bullies once again harassing Howie and attacks them to lure the Rangers into battle. But before Creepox can strike the bullies, Howie stands up for them and gets Creepox's attention. Creepox says that Howie is either really brave or really stupid for not running away. Creepox is about to attack before Jake and Gia arrive to protect Howie. Howie heads to safety while Jake and Gia hold off Creepox. However, Creepox proves to be too much for them and blasts the two with his finisher. Thinking he has killed them both, Creepox goes to attack the city, hoping to take out the other Rangers. Speaking of which, the other Rangers go to where Creepox attacked but are unable to find him or contact Jake and Gia. Noah triangulates the location of the two and the others find them still alive but severely injured. Troy instructs Emma to stay with Gia and Jake while he and Noah go to face Creepox, who is destroying the city. The guys find Creepox and morph, engaging him in a fight. The battle does not seem to go well for the Rangers as Creepox continually beats them down. He launches his finisher at Troy, but Noah blocks the blast and takes most of the impact. With Noah unable to continue fighting, Troy says he plans to use Creepox's anger against him and morphs for round 2. Troy holds his own pretty well in the fight, but Creepox still is too strong for him. Backing Troy into the ground, Creepox demands that Troy cry and beg for his life. And in a legit badass moment, Troy echoes his comeback to the bullies before countering to fight once more. Both Troy and Creepox charge at each other as the mysterious alien watches from above. The two simultaneously strike one another, and Creepox is sure he has won until he falls mortally wounded by Troy's blade. When Creepox is reduced to dust, the other Rangers arrive and congratulate Troy. The mysterious alien says that Creepox is still useful and calls Zombats to make Creepox grow. The other Rangers morph and the team forms the Megazord, but Creepox uses his brute strength to knock it down. With no other options, Troy asks Gosei for help and is given a power card that combines all the Zords to form the Ultra Gosei Great Megazord, which is powerful enough to destroy Creepox once and for all. The team goes to Ernie's to celebrate their victory and notice one of the bullies, Roy, helping Howie catch his pet insect, repeating Troy's lesson from earlier. And the episode ends with Troy wondering what the next threat for the team will be, while the others tell him to just relax and enjoy their win. I'm going to come right out of the gate and say that I like this episode better than Stranger Ranger. Much like that episode, Who's Crying Now has a lot of really great action, but where it differs from Stranger Ranger is that the theme of bullying feels consistent throughout the episode and doesn't feel out of place. Troy also gets more characterization in this episode, and for the first time in 6 episodes, his character doesn't feel bland or generic. And while the theme of bullying feels a little heavy-handed at times, it still provides a great excuse to not only bring about the final fight with Creepox, but also flesh out Troy's character. The return of the mysterious alien and his ability to call Zombats further enhances my curiosity about him, and like Troy, I am left wondering what will be the next big enemy that the team will have to face.